let me go. I got a call. Ebola hotline.
How would I know if I have Ebola?
What kind of symptoms you got?
I got no energy.
You said energy?
That's what I said, mate. No energy.
You mean energy.
Where do they find these people?
You running a fever?
I don't run much.
Have you been to Africa, or are you having sexual relations with someone who has been to Africa in the last 6 months?
As a matter of fact, I have.
We got a hot one.
So is it bad?
Well, sir, there is a good chance you have Ebola. Which one is it?
Which one what?
Have you been to Africa, or are you having sexual relations with someone who has been to Africa in the last 6 months?
They're children.
So you're having sexual relations with children who've been to Africa?
No, sir. They were born there. As a matter of fact, they still live there.
Oh, so how long have you been having sexual relations with these African children?
There is nothing sexual in these relations. I have adopted them. So tell me, mate, am I dying?
Eventually you will.
So, this is what it's like when you're dying. They just hang up on you. No one wants to give you the bad news.
While I was eating me cereal and watching The Lone Ranger, I got to thinking about that Tonto fellow and how fortunate he was to land a good job in the Wild West, working for a Texas Ranger, and the Lone Ranger at that. Well, lo and behold, don't you know, I go to thinking about Injuns. Yep, I got one knocking at me door. Kinda mysterious. And don't go thinking I'm some kind of moron. I know that's not the same kind of Indian. They're obviously from different tribes.
Sometimes stuff happens, and you need an experienced attorney. And sometimes stuff happens.
He doesn't say much. Actually, he doesn't say anything at all. Considering all the noise I've been subjected to over the last 40 years, it's quite refreshing, yet disturbing at the same time. When people don't talk, you don't know what the hell they're thinking. He might be thinking about slicing me throat while I'm asleep. You never know. What if he's secretly a Muslim? Not that there's anything wrong with that. But he might be one of those jihadis, a sleeper cell.
Welcome to my big brain. Welcome to another episode of My Big Brain. To follow up on our story from last week on the other internets, we're still looking, baby. We're still looking. I am pretty freaking sure they're right there, and we're going to find them. I'm positive. All right, today's show, we're going to be talking about odd facts, bizarre shit, whatever you want to call it. Did you know that coconut milk is a natural laxative? If a cockroach touches a human, it runs away and cleans itself. In Utah, there is a toilet flush tax. In Minnesota, a nude employee tax. And a haunted house tax in Texas. Held-in farts enter the bloodstream and are bad for the body. A person will create enough saliva to fill 2 average-sized swimming pools during his lifetime. They got some stuff on this internet. Can you imagine what they got on the internets that they're hiding from us? The ones that we don't know about? We'll see you next time on My Big Brain. Oh no, ISIS got me a dress from Jeffrey's purse. Oh, I'm in a fix now.
All right, Mohammed. Looks like you and I are going to get to know each other just a little bit better. Now, don't be alarmed by the firearm. I'm a professional, trained professional. In Her Majesty's Boy Scouts of England. Brown, you know, America's not what it used to be. Don't let the gun bother you. Colt 45, Peacemaker. Quite the expert though, quite the expert. Now Mohammed, or whatever your name is, looks like you and I are going to have to get to know each other just a little bit better. Thanks to the illustrious Senator John McCain, you won't be going through any waterboard. But you will be subject to some extreme vetting, me brown friend. So let me ask you this, mate. If we were partying at your house on a Friday night, and we ran out of beer and sodas, would you toss your wife the car keys and send her to the store to get more? Alright, how about this one, mate? Say I'm having a pig roast this Saturday, and we're going to be playing volleyball and stuff. Will you be coming? Alright, my friend, I've got one more question for you. Suppose you were going to blow yourself up in the middle of a crowded theatre, killing you and hundreds of other people. What would be the last thing you screamed just before you blew yourself up? What's it you got there? Oh, so now you're going to give me the no. Give me it. Oh, so you did come with instructions after all. Jay. Dear John. Well, I don't like the way that sounds already. We're just getting off right in a bad place right here. Dear John.
Thank the Lord he came with a note. Apparently, me brother Peter wasn't as pure as he was professing to be. And old Jay here is a result of that. Guess he wasn't spending all of his time with the Dalai Lama.
How about I just call you Quiet Jay? Or QJ? Or I could just call you Jay for short. Oh, there you go. Right back to Jay. I guess you chaps would call that karma?
Broke, dying, and I'm irrelevant. I don't like any of those.
Well, there's only one thing I can do now. Sounds like a good time for a Dick's resurrection. But first, got to assimilate me nephew.
Gonna have to move a little quicker than that, mate. You're gonna have to clean the pool too, don't forget.
Most folks I know would say that I'm sane, but I threw a party once and nobody came. Now I'm tired of playing in these hallowed halls. Maybe my agent will give me a call. Get me a deal and a go red good too. Now I'll sell my soul, just don't make me play the blues. They promised money, hand over fist. Just write these songs and play them like this. Won't make no promises that I can't keep. Come on boys, let's start this song now when I count to 3.